Hi, this is Cypress Golden, and I want to talk about what I've been seeing on YouTube with the tarot readers. Now, what a lot of you don't know is that I am a tarot reader, and I've been a tarot reader for, well, I kind of stopped a couple of years ago, mad at the company I was working for that I had worked with for 13 years, Psychic Power Network. Psychic Power Network. And I went under the name Amber Kelly. And you can go and look at some of my reviews and how I helped a lot of people. And a lot of people didn't like me for a long time. They didn't like me until time went on. So some readings are like that. And then they start calling you a whole lot again. I want to make a comment on my President Trump, the readings that you all are doing, that you're African American, you know that ain't right. There's one, Tracy Brown. Was it Tracy Brown, or it was another young lady that you just see her hands? And she's laying the cards, and she smokes pot, and she's drinking the Haitian rum, and all that kind of stuff. Each one has their own style, and believe me, I'm not making fun of you. I respect it. You know, I respect everybody's different style, although I may not do it. But when you lay out cups upright are very positive. And when you lay out an upright cup, let's say one even had an ace of cups upright, which is, that even tells me the time of year, which is now, summertime. And I pull it, and she said, see, this is impeachment. That is not impeachment. Aces are ultimate success. Ultimately. For a lot of success. And all of them, the 6 of cups, the 7 of cups, the 8 of cups. Every time you see a cup, that represents celebration and ultimate success. One was laying out all cups for President Trump. And then she was saying, oh, he's this, and he is not as smart. One was insinuating that he wasn't as smart as Obama. Oh! That is an insult. President Trump has been the man in business, as a businessman, and is really working for him in politics since I was 22 years old. I had his pictures everywhere when I was 22, and I didn't even know he would be president. But he's brilliant, and he's also a prophet. He foretells, because all of the things that he said when you all called him crazy was true. For instance, Obama wiretapped me. He knew that, but it wasn't said exactly right. But that's not what person does say stuff exactly right all the time. It's surveillance, and Obama had opened up the ability to spread any surveillance to 17 other agencies. This is going to be, this is very much going to be investigated. That's one of the investigations. The fake birth certificate is treason. And that could very well take his name off the president list. That's what I want. Because I want it for the black children. I don't want them to think that he was a nice person. Before he became president, two of his friends at the church, from the church that he went to, were assassinated. And the other one, there actually were 3 guys, him, and they were called the Gay Club. Because you know he's gay, right? Obama is not a straight man. That is a gay man. He wants to put on this family look, and that's why you saw the 2 little girls, which is really his friends. That's not gay. He's married. Man's children. Because if you saw him, he looks just like that Malia and that other little girl looks like her mother. And how can a man with a penis have children? Now, a lot of people will be mad at me about this, but hey, she's a tranny. Michelle Obama is Michael. And he even accidentally said it. I have it, it's on YouTube. But he was giving a speech at a Navy function. And he said, Michael and I. And he did just like that. Now, everything is not what it seems to be when it comes to Obama. But he's got several charges against him. Lady Michelle, the drugs in the Caribbean, and he did go to jail. They did put him in jail. In Japan, now he's out doing messages. Well, because he can be tried. He has to be tried first. That's not a nice man. What man would leave the White House and go and start a shadow government to put down the present president, to try to bring him down? A nice person does that? Really? He's not a nice person. So his friends that were assassinated in 2007, almost like a week apart, the mother of one of them, which is the choir director, said he had my son killed because he was friends with my son. He was with my son. And they all had a gay club. Obama, those two men that were assassinated, and the other one was dying of AIDS. What's the use of killing him? He died of AIDS. So you can look that up. But I believe he's responsible for those. That's not a nice person. That's just like Hillary Clinton. Who's going to actually... Do you know how many people she has had murdered? Oh! Unbelievable. And she's still doing it. The doctor, her doctor, the doctor's son, because she doesn't want people to know what's wrong with her. She has an ailment that she really shouldn't have been president. But her ways and stealing and thieving and lying and all the stuff that she does, she is amazingly bold. So they really could be very good friends. Maybe he learned. No, Valerie Jarrett orchestrated those murders. And he knew Valerie Jarrett before Michael was working for her. I'm sorry. She started grooming him to be president then. She lives through Obama. And she's trying to find somebody else to do the same thing to make another Obama 2.0. All of this stuff is right in your face. But when you tarot card readers are all coming down on my president and you're lying. And I've looked at some of your cards. No towers. There aren't any towers. And most of the towers would be impeachment. Or possible impeachment. Depending on the other cards laid with it. Now if you, let's say, had a tower card in reverse with a whole bunch of cups around it, that means that an attempted impeachment was almost there, but he beat him all. He's beating court case, bills, laws that have been padded of the constitutional. The Constitution has been padded with a lot of laws for illegal immigrants. All of that is going to be thrown away with the Supreme Court. It's going to knock them down. Bam, 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 bam. The travel ban. That goes through this little court. And if they deny it, it'll go to another court. And they said it could take forever. It don't take forever. It's going to go to the Supreme Court and be knocked down. And it'll be in place anyway. He's going to have a fantastic term. He's bringing in jobs, that he will have so much money flowing through America that he will be the next president, the next term. He's going to do at least 2 terms. So all you tarot readers that are saying that, and I've seen your cards, and I'm like, how are they reading that like that? Not one no negative, and laying all these cups, and none of them are in reverse. In reverse cards are opposite of the upright. So if the upright is happiness and celebration and everything, a lack of celebration will be in reverse. It is a lack of celebration. The Tower card is an explosion. So therefore it could mean something very bad is going to happen. But when it's in reverse, it could mean, and depending on the other cards is giving us the direction. Let's say it could be an Ace of Cups upright. Ace of Cups is new beginnings, and it gives us the time of year is summer. And that reverse card is giving us ultimate success when someone is trying to impeach him, trying to cause destruction. It did not work. That's what that means. So, the girls that are missing, I keep telling people, for some reason they're hiding that. For some reason they're not expounding on that. Or the fact that Obama did not express anything about black people. He did gay people. He did everybody but black. Made us a non-factor now. And every day you can see that. So those girls can still be missing. And they're keeping it secret. They may know what it is. Because organ selling is very big and lucrative. And it is doubled since the time I did the first video on it a year ago. And I heard about it through American Greed, a television program. So those organs, and they want black organs. That's the reason why a lot of the black women are missing. Young black women. And they're hiding it. So we got to find out, why are they doing that? Are we going to be really a non-factor, and are we going to have to fight this on our own, or what's going to happen? Because the parents can easily say, no, my child hasn't been found. They tell you that the child has been found, but that's not true. So these are the things that tarot people can be helping. You're supposed to help people. You're not supposed to consider how you feel about President Trump. You're supposed to do it according to the spirit. You know, your intuition. You know, not and how the cards fall. Not on what you think. And all of you black people are doing that. All of you. It's very, and you never think that other tarot readers are watching you, that know what. And people can lay cards and name them anything. You can name a tragedy, or a person that's doing something bad. A wand. You could do that too. You could do that. I know that as a tarot reader. But they basically have meanings and direct you into making an accurate, or try to make it accurate. It may not be as accurate. It could be around that. But nothing that any of you have said made President Trump impeached. Okay? And the girls, I'm really, after seeing that murder was sent to me in my inbox, and I'm like, oh my God. Hey. So, it's the truth. Everything I tell you about Obama is coming to light. Keep watching. He's going to be found guilty on some of those and put him in jail. With President Trump, he'll go to jail. It's not going to be, because he used to be president that he can get away with all this. And he's got to pay for those murders. And Hillary has to pay for hers too. She's going to jail in a very old age. That is very detrimental to somebody like her psyche. She deserves it. Okay. Everybody have a nice day. Make sure you think about it. People that are spiritual, when you're supposed to be helping people, help people. Help them. Don't use your gifts for your gratification. Ashe.